The world is changing. AI is coming. And so, what kind of impact is this going to have on communications? There are a lot of AI apps that are in the marketplace right now that can help you be prepared for your big talk or big speech, what the message that you are putting out there. In fact, there's so many out there that I'm sort of a bit surprised. I just went to a seminar yesterday on AI, and it used to be just 2 or 3 years ago to put a AI enabled tool in the marketplace. It used to take 18 to 24 months. That time has shortened just a year ago to 8 to 10 months to where we are now. To get an AI tool in the marketplace, it could take as little as 2 to 3 months. So the time has dramatically shifted. So there are a lot more tools coming at a much more rapid pace in the marketplace. So let's take a look at a couple of these tools that can help you practice and get you rehearsing your talk and giving you some feedback. One of the tools that is out there is called Yodlee or Udly. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but it's Yoodli. This is one of the more popular AI public speaking coaching tools out there. And it really is very self-paced. So basically you go on there and you choose a scenario. For example, if you want to see yourself speaking on a TEDx stage, you choose that type of scenario. The tool then gives you some prompts and asks you some questions. You then rehearse your speech or speak into the app, and then it gives you some feedback and on how you spoke and how you delivered it. So it is really good in that it gives you a lot of practice time, especially when public speaking is scary. It is scary. In fact, 85% people of the US find public speaking deathly scary. So this tool makes it so you're not having to speak in front of another human to get some feedback, which is good. That's a good tool to have in your tool belt. The cons, however, to this app is that it doesn't give you any feedback when it comes to context. When you're talking, when you're delivering content, the way it applies contextually has just as much significance as it does what you're saying. So a public speaking coach like myself gives you a lot of feedback on the context of what you're saying, which then gives a lot more to the audience. And another con for this app is that it doesn't give you inflection kind of feedback. So if your talk, it should be nuanced, and it should have some voice inflections, and it should have variations in there. And the app really doesn't give you that kind of feedback. So those are some of the cons. There's another AI public speaking coach app that's out there, and it's called Virtual Speech. And this app is kind of cool because it has virtual reality built into it. So basically it puts you in that scenario. So for example, if you want to be a speaker that opens up for Tony Robbins, and you want to envision yourself on that massive stage with all that energy and that high music pumping, then this app will put you there. And us humans, we like to be in that kind. We practice better, we rehearse better in that when you put yourself in that environment. So that's a really cool part of it. One of the cons for this virtual speech app is that it doesn't tell you or give you any kind of feedback for the power of pause. So when you're speaking and you pause, you're really having the audience reshift its mindset. And this particular app, it thinks of those pauses as negatives, and it gives you feedback as in that's too much. Another thing the app does not do is give you enough feedback for body language. When you smile, or when your face changes, or when you shift your feet, or when you shift or do some pacing across the stage, that's a big part of public speaking and what public speaking coaches do. This app does not give you that kind of feedback. Another app that I looked at that might be a benefit, it's called Speeko, Speeko. KO. This one is another good one. It is self-paced. You can do a lot of good practices on this. It gives you some insights on what you're saying and how to say it better. One of the cool features about this is that it's real time. So like, for example, if you know you've got a meeting with a CEO or a big company executive, you can use this app, speak in it, do some practice, and it gives you your feedback real time. So that's interesting and kind of cool. I like this feature about the app. The cons, again, it does not give you enough contextual feedback, not enough body language feedback, and nor does it help you with understanding what the nuances should be when you speak. A human public speaking coach does that for you. However, I will say these apps are really good for you to start practicing. Get out there and start practicing what you're saying and how to deliver that message to your audience. It gets your mindset, gets your brain to start thinking, and gets it to start triggering some thoughts, and your belief patterns start changing, and how you can deliver a world-class talk. If you want more techniques, go to nehanagandhi.com. Easy said, easier to spell. NEHANEGANDHI.com. Go contact me page, and I'm happy to send you a PDF with more techniques that you can use every day in your public speaking coaching.